Hi, everybody. So, welcome to the West Ham Network, myself and Anton. And we've got a great treat for you, haven't we, Anton?
A massive treat for you,
A
West Ham
great treat.
fans. Yeah.
Obviously, we've had probably over 100 players on the channel, and this one we've got is one of the most requested, isn't it?
100%, yeah. And
Yeah,
memorable.
very memorable.
And I don't
Very
know if he
memorable.
knows he is.
He doesn't know he is. That's the thing. He doesn't know he is as well. And so we're going to bring him in. He's currently, he's in Australia. He's in Melbourne at the moment. And actually, it works quite well because West Ham have just announced that we're going to Perth for the pre-season friendlies
We certainly are.
against Perth Glory and Spurs. But anyway, let's bring him in. The man who went too soon. He went too soon. Let's
Absolutely.
be honest.
1,000,000%.
Alessandro Diamanti. Hello, my friend.
Hi guys.
Hello, my friend.
How are you?
Fine, you?
We're very well. We're very well. How's the weather in Melbourne at the moment?
The weather, the weather in Melbourne is 4 seasons in one day. So this morning it started with cold shower, then blue sky 25, then now I don't know because it's dark, but I think it's 12, 13. Yeah, it's change again 100%.
Fantastic.
I think a cold shower in Australia might be a lukewarm shower in the UK, Alessandro.
I know. Yeah, this is true. Yeah, I remember.
It's certainly probably a lot nicer than it was when you was over here, particularly at your time at West Ham. The weather's not great in the UK, let's be honest.
Honestly, I was there to play football. I wasn't very focused on the weather, so it's okay because you get used to everything in the life. You get used to. Also, London is a beautiful city, so it was pretty easy to be there.
That's quite a good question, actually. I've said this before. We've had several players that have come from abroad come to play for West Ham, and I've asked them, does the weather play a part in a decision for where you play, especially coming from a naturally warmer climate than where you're from compared to coming to London, or does London sell itself, Alessandro?
No. First, I didn't care about the weather because I came to play in Premier League in West Ham, so I was too excited. Yeah, honestly, doesn't matter what it was the weather because there's snow every day. It doesn't matter. I was very happy to be there, so I was very focused to play football. I never be very focused on the weather. Honestly, it's yeah, 100%. When in London you have a beautiful blue sky and sunshine, is another view. But you can have everything in the life. So beautiful city. If you want also the blue sky, the sun every day, maybe you ask too much.
It's very
Absolutely.
true. It's very true. So for people who don't know Alessandro, obviously you're playing in the A League, Western United. How's the season going for you guys
Very
so far?
similar because if you say quick, it's a West Ham United.
It is. He's still playing for Western United. Sorry.
Western United, yeah.
And how's the season going for you so far?
Yeah, it's going up and down, up and down. We won last year. When you win the year before, the year after, you always see the reaction of the team. We change a little, so up and down, up and down. But we are we fight back. We are 3 points to the finals, so we'll see finish in the best way this season. I think we have a big chance to go in the finals. We will see. We will see.
Fantastic. And it's great to see. Obviously you're still bagging the goals in as well. Still bagging the goals in, Alessandro.
Yeah, enjoy a lot. Enjoy a lot because here in Australia you don't have pressure. You don't have you just it's perfect for me because after 20 years in Europe, come in Australia and be play football. Play football. That's it. You the ball. You enjoy. It's it's for me it's the best way to finish my career. Yes.
Sure. There we go. Yeah, and as you said, it's a ball, it's a goal, it's a pitch. You can be anywhere in the world, can't you? Really?
Yeah, but
And
you
enjoy
know,
it.
my generation is a generation we are in love with the ball. So I have 4 years old. I have more than 600 game. Every day I want to touch the ball. It's a ball. We are in love with the ball. Yeah, it's a
I
generation we have the passion. The passion. It's unbelievable. Honestly, it's unbelievable. So we are. I was lucky. I was lucky to grow up in my generation. Yes.
Yes.
I am, growing up watching West Ham and seeing yourself play for our club and sitting talking to my dad and actually you come up in regular conversation because one thing that I always remember about you was you like to shoot and you did hit the target a lot, and that's something you see that you don't really see a lot in football, even in the modern day, as such, that sometimes you think to yourself, why is a player not challenging the goalkeeper? I always remember my dad saying to me, "Oh, Alessandro, he would shoot and he would always test the keeper." So there's definitely big changes in football. Have you
No, but
noticed the changes? Yeah,
because it's not just test the keeper. Because the last 10 years generation, they are. I don't want to say robot because it's like the words, but they don't play like extinct. They don't play extinct. They follow a structure always too much what the coach asks you. They are not free here. They don't want to maybe get responsibility because the coach told me you have to do this, so I do this, and then I'm my comfort zone. This is the problem. I think at the moment it's not the talent. Talent is there. Talent is there. Everyone has talent to be a top player. But the problem is we are lack of instinct. We are lack of instinct.
sure.
We don't leave the play show what they want. They want. I grew up. I grew up in Serie A. I play in Serie A a lot. In Serie A, always I had coach. I was lucky because always I had coach. Every time they told me, "You in defensive shape, you do what I ask you. Then up to you. Let me enjoy. Do what you know. Do what you like. Enjoy. Let me win. Help." This is the best way to speak with the player.
Sure.
This
And
is when I coach. I will. Will be my priority. Let they express themselves. This is about football. This is the football.
Yeah.
yeah, it makes
Now you have to do
total
this
sense.
because you have to do that. If you don't do that, you have to do that. And the football player don't have the personality we had or the character to say no. Calm. Okay, I understood, but I want to do not what I want. I want to try to do something I feel it.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense.
It makes
Perfect
loads of
sense.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah, loads of sense.
Loads
And
of sense.
and to be honest, Alessandro, I think a lot of West Ham fans at the moment would love that attitude with the current way we're playing football. It's quite formulaic. It's quite defensive minded. We've got guys like Lucas Paqueta, we've got Ben Rama, we've got Lanzini, we've got
You are
Scamacca.
very good. You are a very good team. I follow you. Yeah, you are a very good team.
Yeah.
I have a Angelo Bon. I play for years in international team. It's a very good friend, a very good man. He's a very good human. I speak a lot with him. So you are very good team.
Yep. Yep.
It's just that ability, as you said, to express themselves in the attacking side. That's what we'd
But
love.
this is don't depend to the coach because the coach
Yeah.
he did unbelievable. Everybody knows. So it's sometime when you like every season is different. Every
Yeah.
season is different. If you don't have if you don't share I don't know what to say, the mentality, every
Yeah.
season is different. Every season you have to start from zero again. It will be tough. It will be tough because when you used to win, then when you are in trouble the day after, you start to understand why. You understand. So
Sure.
the like always says, the first year do good. It's not easy. It's not easy. 100% not easy. But the second year is always harder.
Do you think, Alessandro, that us as fans, obviously there's going to be a big difference between a player and a fan because you experience the day-to-day of football and tactics and what goes on behind it. As West Ham fans right now are struggling with what I would necessarily call a transitional year. We spent quite a lot of money. We brought a few players in. And for you, when you play as part of a team and a team brings in 8 or 9 new players, what impact does that have on your team?
I don't know, but this is the coach, guys.
Yeah.
This is the coach. He's the captain. He's the old guys in the team. Has to put together the group. Have to talk. Has to be good with the new arrives. This is it's the coach. Is more about the old guys you have in the change room, no?
Sure.
And the empathy with the supporter is easier because the West Ham supporter is unique, so this is not a problem. The problem is find the united words inside the change room because the quality is there. Quality is there.
Definitely.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Let's talk about your time at West Ham because that's what people want to know about.
Yeah.
And we're talking about coaches. What about this man as your coach? What was he like as your coach, man?
Yeah, Gianfranco, first of all, it's an unbelievable person. Everybody know in England, in UK, unbelievable person, very good man. He was very good coach in the one or the second, third experience. So wasn't easy because in my age we were compete for not relegate, that years because we had a lot of problem in the club. I remember something like that, but. No, he was very good coach. He helped me a lot one time because when I came in West Ham, I was very on fire in Italy, on fire, honestly, on fire. I came in West Ham, I could go in Juventus, Milan, Inter, but I picked West Ham because I want to play Premier League, I want something different. So West Ham, I knew the supporter, so it was I am a crazy horse, so it was very similar attitude, So I want to come there. Gianfranco, after 3 months in West Ham, I struggle a little bit, because you change from Italy and Premier League is different, different season, is different. It's different everything, the pace of the ball, the tactic, everything. So I felt very good with the body, but the first game I couldn't touch a ball.
Yeah.
So I couldn't understand why. Gianfranco Zola in the moment he told me, it's normal. I've been in your position when I went in the first year in England. You have to use to do another football. You follow me, follow the teammate. So after 2-3 months, I start to do much better. And then I finish good, normal, because I think you were unlucky because you saw the 50% of Diamanti. That one is my regret. Is one of my regret. I gave you love me a lot for 1 year, but I gave you the 50% I can give you.
Fucking hell! If that was only 50%, Alessandro, fucking hell, Jesus!
Yeah, because when I start to understand what's going on in the club, in the support, when I start to understand what's going on, I left.
Yeah.
The best moment, I think it's okay.
Did you when you came to West Ham, did you feel the love from the West Ham fans? Did you instantly get that va-va-voom from the fans?
100%. I remember the first one of the best moments. The first game home against Liverpool when the commentator, not the commentator, the voice of the stadium, welcome Alessandro Diamanti. I was finished. already played the game. I was finished. I say I can run. I was so emotional. I say, oh, I can run. This is why after 50 minutes, I look for Zola. I say, Mister, I'm done. Done. I waste too much energy. Too emotional.
Yeah, I get
I
that
was
totally.
overtraining.
I love it. And obviously you scored as well. And you scored as well against Liverpool, and you scored. Obviously, you fell over, but you still scored.
Yeah. Well, beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, I was in the ground because I slept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
And as you said, particularly that season. It was lots of trials and tribulations, and as you said, it was money was an issue. By all accounts, our shirt sponsors. Yeah, I've got it over there. SBO Bet paid the money to get you in. They gave the money to pay for you to get in. That's how much they wanted. What was it that Gianfranco said that convinced you that West Ham was the right club? And also, what about Gianluca Nani as well? I loved Gianluca Nani.
Yeah, no, look, Gianluca Nani, he did the deal with my crazy owner, Livorno. He was a magician,
Yeah.
honestly magician. Because I don't know how much they pay me. I don't know what should they pay me, but the other team they want me that time was much more money. But it was easy. But it was easy because I want to play. I push to
Yeah.
play in West Ham, so it was easy. And when I know the interest of West Ham, Gianfranco Zola, because for number 10 Italian Gianfranco Zola,
Exactly. Yeah.
it's one of Roberto Baggio, Zola. Yeah, you put in that level. So when he called me, say, "Hi Alessandro, I want to tell you." I say, "Mister, don't tell me nothing. If they get the deal, I come walking there. No worries. You don't have to tell me, come here because for that. I'm already okay.
And obviously, go on,
I have one question, Ross, before I need to leave, Alessandro.
Yeah,
so, how good was Gianfranco Zola? How good was he? Was he still able to put boots on and play for the team when he was the manager of West Ham?
He could play.
Yeah.
He could play 100%. Start 11.
Wow.
Wow. No. The only problem he had, you're always losing with me in free kick, but only because I was warm after training, he was cold. Only for that,
The only reason.
Honestly, sometimes when he doing the match with us because maybe miss one or they have a free position, it's honestly unbelievable.
Wow.
And there's
the game in Italy, I say honestly, because we had some player in front midfielder out in that turnaround, So I say, Mister, why you don't play? Why you don't get the transfer? You don't play. You can play 15, 20, 30 minutes. laughing.
I love it. And obviously for yourself, as you said, as a boyhood fan of Gianfranco as well, it must have been, he said, like a dream, just a dream. As you said, Italy number 10, this is Baggio, Zola. He's.
Yeah, I used to trust a lot him. Yeah, but because also, so it's okay. I wasn't very focused to the coaching, but to the man. When is a man like this, give you advice, suggest something, so you just follow.
You listen. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, absolutely. Alessandro, I'm jumping out just now, but you are just before I do go, it's been an absolute pleasure speaking to you. And I really want you to understand that from many West Ham fans that you might not know, like you are regular in conversations, you do come up a lot in conversations, your wild hair, your chances, your shots.
Yeah, but don't tell me because
well, I have to.
We'll talk about your haircut in a minute. Don't worry about that.
Much love. Thank you.
Got it. So obviously, Alessandro, that season was obviously you played so well, and even if you say 50% of your season of your capabilities, you still ended up winning the runner-up to the Hammer of the Year, which is voted for by the fans. That must have been really obviously. I think Scott Parker won it. The new came runner up. That must have been like a real. I mean, just as you said, he got emotional in the first game, but to win that award where the fans vote for their best player and you came second, that must have been really cool. A really cool end to that season.
No, but the problem is, I tell you now, I wasn't, I didn't understand Hammer of the Year or runner up. I didn't
Yeah,
understand the moment
sure.
what it what's mean, what's really mean for a football player in West Ham. Then during the time, I understood maybe like I said in all interview I did.
Mm,
20 years, in the last 12 years. I don't have regret. I don't have regret. Okay. But if I have to change one decision, stay with them is the first.
sure. Yeah.
I always said because, but the problem is they threatened me with the international team. My dream was play for national team. They threatened me if you stay there, you don't
Yeah.
have chance. You have to come back. Maybe someone they gave me for money bad advice. But when you trust people in the moment, it's not easy. You know.
Fascinating.
So
Yeah.
I have to listen more. Maybe my family because my family, my wife. When I say we go back in Italy, we live in London. It was crazy.
Don't
But
say that out.
in the end, after 2 months I was in Italy, then I played for 4 years
Yeah.
in national team.
Yeah.
So you never the decision when you make decisions. Sometimes you get right, and sometimes you're wrong. Hundred
Yeah.
percent left to West Ham is regret because I know 100% because I know myself very well. The year after I will smash the league, the team, personality, character, leadership, 100%. Also because we had Abraham Grant in that moment. You remember
Yep.
the year after. He loved me. He loved me since the first year when we were in preseason. He say, "You are my player," So I have the 100% trust of him, and that's it.
Yeah.
Is what it is. This is life.
It is life. And as you said, you went and played for your national side. So you lived your dream. Whether that could have been when still at West Ham, you do not know. But you can't have that regret
No, but
because
in
at the
that
end of the day,
moment, the problem is, the problem is
that's right.
Marcello Lippi was the coach of the national team.
Yeah.
He came through. The year before he won, no, the 4 year before he won the World Cup with Italy, no?
Yeah.
The year after West Ham, it was the World Cup in South Africa. So he did a friendly match. If you don't remember, maybe but I remember very well. He did the last friendly match before South Africa World Cup. He did in Upton Park.
Yes, I remember. Yeah.
Remember against African team. I don't remember.
I can't
I
remember.
said if he doesn't call me in that occasion, he never call me
Yeah. Fair play.
because
Yeah.
I did very good for first year for first Italian first year in Premier League. I did 7, 8 goal, a lot of passes.
Yeah.
Was very good. So I say, give me a chance, a friendly match. He didn't call me. So the moment I change a little my mind. So
Yeah.
I yeah maybe I
Yeah.
back up.
It is. It is. It is. As you said, it. But I mean, to be honest, as you said, the fact is, Italy were playing at West Ham, and you thought that would have been an obvious call up for you guys. So yeah, no, I totally get that, man. I totally get that. But obviously, then you stayed in Serie A for a while, and then you went to play in China. What was that like?
Yeah. No, a lot of people in China, my friend. I tell you, a lot of people. No, in China, I went because for save for saving my club in Bologna.
Yeah.
Because in the moment, only the only team with cash was China's team, and the coach was Marcello Lippi. The guys don't want to be national team, and this is the life. I tell you, this is the life.
I love
It's
it.
unbelievable, you know.
I love
And
it.
and nothing. So I moved to China. After 1 year, I won everything. I come back because I wasn't ready to play in China. I still was fit, very good player. So I just came back after 1 year. But
Yeah.
the problem in Italy, when you come back after you play, maybe in China, maybe in another country, maybe they think the football sucks. They treat you like a finished player. And I wasn't.
Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah, I understand that. They always like that's almost like China is like the place you. I mean, a bit like now with Cristiano Ronaldo and the Saudi league. It's like that's it. He's he's sort of retired. He's on a lot of money, but he's gone to
Exactly. Because because I tell you, look, 100% play in Australia, play in Italy, play in Germany, play in Spain. It's not like play in Australia. This is the truth. But because we have another culture first.
Yeah.
Football since 200 years ago. They have football 20 years ago. They have another football, Aussie rule, So it's different. It's different. But believe me, if you are not fit, if you cannot compete, you don't touch a ball.
Yeah.
Because physically, they are very, 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 very tough league. Our stats, our number is like a Premier League player, Serie A player, Bundesliga player. It's the same number.
Yeah.
Then we change the knowledge of the coach. Some you grow up in different way. They don't have our culture, but this is normal. This is normal. But they work to improve every year, and they will in a couple of years be always more and more and more competitive.
Yeah.
If you tell me you want to compare, no, we can't compare at the moment.
Sure. That makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, there's, as you said, there's just the money in European football anyway. Unless
Exactly.
you are a Saudi, organization, you can pump millions and millions and millions and millions. You're always going to not compete. That's just the way it is, unfortunately, isn't it?
You have the passion we have.
Yes.
You have, you know very well when I talk about passion, the passion we have in our country, in England, is very hard to have here. It's very hard, but it's very hard to have in a lot of country. Not only here.
No, I totally get that. And obviously, going back to West Ham, obviously you played at Upton Park. They have the chicken run, the side. Oh, what was that like? I mean, as you said, when you was walking out, you got emotional that first time. That crowd. Obviously we're not there now. We're at the London Stadium now, and a lot of people are sort of, oh, it's not the same, and it won't be the same. But what was it as a player walking out at Upton Park and hearing that crowd and that chicken run?
No, honestly, Upton Park was magic.
Yeah.
You can breathe the story. You can breathe the proudness. You can. The proud. The story. Was magic. I want to just say, Upton Park was magic. But this is why when they changed stadium, I was with my wife. We were with my wife. We say, look, they will down Upton Park. They move in the stadium you are now.
Yeah.
Say something will change.
Yeah.
This will change.
Yeah.
Because the magician, the magic he had the stadium, it's very hard to create to recreate again. Also, if the passion, if the supporter is always the same, but Upton Park was magic.
Yeah. No, it was. It definitely was.
This is my thing. This is my thing.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong, but this is my thing.
No, it is. It is. It's a different environment. It's a different theatre.
I've been there 2, 3, 4 before COVID, 2019. I've been there to watch a game. It was unbelievable. Upton Park
different.
Was another thing.
Different thing. Right. Let's talk about Gianluca Scamacca. obviously we signed with Sassuolo, in the summer. He hasn't hit the ground. Obviously, you came in from Serie A, a young player.
No, I came for Serie B.
Serie B, sorry. You came from Italy. Sorry, you came from Italy.
10 years ago, Serie B was like Serie A now, so it's okay.
So you came from Italy, and obviously you came into the Premier League, and obviously Gianluca's doing the same thing now, and obviously he's finding it slightly. He's not getting.
They pay a little bit more than me, eh?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm sure they paid for him a little bit more. I think we paid about 5.5 million for you, and I think we paid about 30 million for Gianluca, unfortunately.
Exactly.
But he's a. I mean, I've seen him. He's a great player. Obviously it said the transition between the Premier team or Italian football, Serie B or Serie A, and the Premier League. And as you said, you never touched the ball for the first game. It takes time to.
Yeah, but for the first 4 or 5 games, then
yeah.
Together, I say, okay, now we go. Otherwise,
Yeah. No, I think Gianluca's a great player. And hopefully, we get a little bit more. He gets a bit more game time.
100%. Every player he has their own time, or every player is different. We are not robots. We are human.
No,
so everybody we react in different ways. So I saw him score a very good goal. But sometimes when the team doesn't go like very well, very consistent like last year, also maybe for a striker, especially, maybe don't help that.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, totally.
When the team are going well, everything's going on. You get some win in a row, like some victory in a row, like last year. The striker, it can be more free, it can be more relaxing. So when you must have a pressure. They pay a lot. You want to be good. You want to do well. So that pressure sometimes for striker don't help.
No, yeah, very true. But as you said, particularly a young striker who hasn't really
100%.
experienced the
But
Premier League.
he has the quality. I think he has also the charisma, the personality to be in West Ham.
Yeah,
I think give the time is always hard because supporter, you want everything.
of course.
Always the best thing. But I think he will be a very good player for West Ham. I hope.
Yeah.
I
No,
hope.
I
I
hope
hope
too.
because he's Italian. I hope for you 100%.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, obviously because it will benefit Italy as well. The national side if he's playing well as well.
Yeah, Italy. He played yesterday. He played one.
He did. Yeah, he came off the
One
bench.
Argentinian. We didn't know. I didn't know the name. It's okay.
Yeah, he did play an Argentinian up front instead of Gianluca. Oh yeah, but in terms of there's one more question I want to ask you about your time at West Ham, and then I want to talk about some of the players you played with at West Ham. And I said I'll help you because it was a long time ago. The hairstyles. You were only at West Ham for a few. I think he played 30 times.
I'm finished.
I know, but I've got 5 hairstyles you had in about 30 games.
But you don't have the best one with the dreadlock.
No, that's sort of. The top one was like the top left was the one I always remembered you. That sort of massive mane. Then you shaved it all off. Then it grew back, and then you went for a crew cut. Towards the end of your time at West Ham. I love it. I love the fact there were so many haircuts.
I remember the first picture when the first game. Then I did the dreadlock.
Yes, you did.
And then I made a mistake. I made a mistake with the machine. I shaved it too much. It was like the second. And then
and it started growing back.
But going back. Maybe the last one was before left. I think
that's just before you left, because you were in the different shirt.
I remember.
So you went back to the short hair.
Yeah, very ugly. Yeah, honestly.
I love it, man. But that was part of you. That's part of your mystique. That's why we, as I said, that's why Anton said. That's why, we still hire you in such high esteem. Right, let's talk about some of the players. We're going to try and put a team together. As I said, I'll try and help you because, as I said, it was a long time ago. So, I mean, you only really played.
Name, I tell you what I remember.
Okay, right. So if we go for the goalkeeper, I think you only played with one goalkeeper at West Ham. I think you only played with Robert Greene in goal, old Greeno. So I mean, he was A fantastic goalkeeper for us. Big fan of him. I loved Robert Greene. He was a good player.
Good guy. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember.
Good player. Right. Okay. So
He
let's
used
see.
to drink 15, 20 green tea before training. I remember. Cup of green tea.
Green teas, and also used to read the Financial Times, I think, as well.
Also. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant! Right, we'll go. Let's go through it. Right, we'll play, what we'll do. We'll play a 4-4-2 because it's easier. Okay, so if we let's think on the left back, I'm just having a quick look here. Who we've got? You would have played with the likes Ilunga. You'd have played with Halita Ilunga.
I remember him. I remember very well because when I first came, I wanted my number on life 23. He asked the 23.
Oh,
So I got the 32.
oh, okay. That makes
Number, yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh, I like it.
I got the 32. Gianluca Rani told me, "Oh, now you get the 32. You will have a little bit pressure because the year before he has Tevez.
Yes, of course.
So now is up to you, Sure.
Brilliant. I never knew that. That's why I love doing these interviews, Alessandro, because you find these little bits of stuff which go behind go behind doors and you don't know them. So the fact that you wanted 23 and Hanita had 23 is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, top man. All right, okay. Who else? Let's think. I'm just looking through who else you would have played. I think you played with no, that's Benny. We'll talk about Benny in a minute. For a little bit. Let's have a look. I'm trying to think who else you would have played with as a sort of a defender. We had,
Captain.
yeah. Oh, yeah, Mr. Upson, Matt Upson.
Matthew Upson. No,
Yeah,
Upson.
Matt Upson. Yeah, Matt Upson. You played with. What was he like as a captain?
Yeah, I don't remember very well because I told you, I don't have a lot of relationship with him because I was young. He was the
Yeah,
captain. I didn't in that time speak like now, same now. Very
yeah,
good English. I was very shy, so I remember only him because he told me with the Berami translate the first trip away. I remember against Wigan.
yeah.
He came with Upson Berami in my room. He say the captain said that tonight you have to sing a song because it's your first trip away. And this is what we do here. To sing a song. So now in the dinner they wait me with the so I stand up, I sing an Italian song. Yeah, I remember. I was
Oh.
shaking.
I can imagine.
Shy, yeah.
I can imagine. You also would have played with, in terms of centre or sort of defenders rather. You would have played with James Tompkins. Remember James Tompkins?
Was young, was very young. It
Very
was
young.
like a Mark Noble that
Yeah.
age, I think.
Yeah. Yes, very similar ages.
Yeah.
You also would have played with, I think Danny Gabardon would have played in your time as well. I think.
remember more in the physio room than in the pitch.
Yes. Very true. Unfortunately, very true.
Very good guy, very good man.
Yeah.
Very, the very example when he was training. Very, silent leader. He was very good man. He was when he was fit. He was a very good player. Very good player.
Very good player. He was a very good player. I'm just. Let's just.
Yeah, clever player.
Fuck it. Let's just go through some of the players, and we don't worry about 11. Let's just talk about some of the players. Julien Faubert.
The French, yeah, I remember.
I love Julien. He's such a lovely man, lovely player, lovely. Played for Real Madrid, so there you go. Can't be all bad.
Yeah, I remember because every 3-4 topic he spoke about Real Madrid.
By the way, did I tell you I played for Real Madrid? Yes, and you fell asleep on the bench. Scott Parker. I mean that picture epitomizes to me, represents what Scott Parker.
Look my memory, he scored one of the important goal. It was come to the sub. We were warming up. I remember like yesterday.
It's amazing. Such a great captain. No, it wasn't even captain. Matt Upson was the captain.
No, was it? But it's okay. It was. Yeah, it was. It was a vice captain, but it was like a captain. It's okay. It was. Yeah. It was unbelievable because the in training every day because he struggled with sometimes with the ankle, with the knee, with something. But he used to do training 3 4 times with us. But Saturday when it was the match, the game day, it was a tank, a beast, unbelievable,
Yeah, I used to
unbelievable.
because at London Stadium and at Upton Park, I was the guy who played the music in the stadium. So when you came out to Bubbles, that's me. I pressed the button, and I used to see Scott walk out, literally crawl to the car park. Sometimes he'd put so much effort into the game. He was outstanding.
Effort. Yeah. He was his first quality. He was
Yeah,
very good with the ball,
very good. Yeah, he was very
very
good.
good with the ball. But when without the ball, it was it's honestly unbelievable. Every tackle, every the effort, the put, he play. He was one of the player. He played with the hearts, with the hearts.
Yeah,
It's
very
he's
much so.
a, he's a, he's a priceless, for support like you, especially, is a
Oh,
priceless.
and someone who would always run and run. You've mentioned him already, Valon. Oh,
Another very good player.
would never stop
Yeah,
running.
it's unbelievable. Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
Very good. And obviously,
Valon, he
did you?
was a very good player. He was unlucky because he came from to the ACL, because he broke the ACL there.
Yeah,
So also the second year when I was there with him, he wasn't very good because he still struggled with the knee. But also him when he was fit, he was a fundamental player. Yeah, for us. Yeah.
yeah. Did you play with him at Watford? Because he went to Watford. Was you at Watford at the same
Yeah.
time?
In Watford. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. We got to talk about Mark Noble. We have to talk about him as he was a young boy when you was playing,
Very
really.
young,
And
very young. With he has the soft spot of the oldest in the change room. Yeah, I remember he loved since that time. He loved the West Ham. He said, "Yeah, West Ham is a West Ham legend, like you know."
oh,
So he
definitely.
did. He did unbelievable career there. Yeah.
When you were at your time at West Ham, Alessandro, obviously, who did you like playing up top with? Who was your favourite partner?
Oh,
In
with
terms of
Carlton. Yeah,
attacking.
with Carlton.
I had it ready. I had it ready. I love him.
Carlton, but because I told you the problem is I wasn't 50% for my potentiality
Sure.
because we were perfect to play together because he loved running the space. I loved the
Yeah.
ball in the space. But you need you need to play together. You need stay together. You know number 10 and striker. You need a relationship. Know one each other. The second year we start to stay always together, and then I left
Yeah.
again.
That's
So.
typical.
So,
Typical.
but Cartocone was on fire at that moment. Remember?
Oh, he was, yeah, and obviously he's still associated with he was in Austin.
He used to have some problem with the feet. Sometime he shoot.
Yes,
Uh, he
they used
mistake
to
a very easy goal, but when you need him, he was there. Yeah.
they used to call him can't control rather than can't
Yeah.
control.
Okay. Sometimes. Yeah, it's true.
But we love him.
Sometimes, yeah, it is. I saw when I saw him. I saw him in Instagram now because West Ham will come here in Perth
He's in
in
Australia.
Australia.
He was in
Yeah,
Australia,
he's
yeah.
him. He's him. He was there. He was there. Yeah.
And he didn't even say you're in the same country. Unbelievable, unbelievable, Colton.
God.
Unbelievable. I'll have a word with him.
Very good guy. Very
Oh, I love
funny.
him. Yes, very funny.
Music. Very top taste of music. Yeah, remember.
Let's do a couple more because this is quite fun. I quite like this. This is good. Radislav Kovac.
Kovac is another guy. He was very nice with me
Yeah,
because like I tell you, I didn't speak English. I was a little bit shy. He always looking for me. He was stay with me around me. He was another very good man, another very good player, very very important in change room. For us, like overseas, was very very good, very good. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, this is great fun. This is brilliant. I should have done this more often. Right. Okay. Two more. Um, a guy that I always talk about you as you've already alluded to going too soon. One guy I really enjoyed at West Ham I'm interested to get your thoughts on him as a forward, was Franco. Guillermo Franco. Do you remember him?
Yeah.
I always
Yeah, I
thought he was
remember
quite
him. I
good.
remember.
thought he was
I
quite
don't remember
good.
very well, honestly, because he came the second term, I think.
Yeah.
He didn't start with us. Yeah, he was an experienced player. He, yeah, he did good since the first moment. The
Yeah.
first moment. Yeah, but
Similar to you,
I
hit the ground
didn't.
running.
Yeah, I don't remember very well like a person. I wasn't very close to him, but I was 23, no, 25, 26. I was crazy. He was a family man with kids,
Yeah.
Was different. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
different.
And last,
Different style for life.
yeah, yeah. No, it makes sense. That makes
Yeah,
sense. And also someone who would have been around the time as well, a young lad, Jack Collison. Do you remember young Jack? He would have been very young at your time.
very young. He was very young. Very good guy.
Yeah.
He was always with Mark Noble, I remember.
Yes, I can imagine.
Him, Mark Noble, and the defender you showed me before,
Tompkins,
the
yeah.
Tompkins. Yeah, he was the three guy always together. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and he's
Was very good player. Some problem, physically problem. I remember.
unfortunately that happens quite a lot with West Ham, as you said, as you alluded to. I mean, also you played with. I mean, Kieran Dyer was there during your time at West Ham as well. Again,
Kieran Dyer,
injuries.
we never saw in the pitch. I never
No,
saw in the pitch.
no,
Honestly, I don't remember in the pitch.
no. There's a picture of him playing. I don't know where it might have been
Yeah, no,
pre-season.
I remember the face because I always struggle to say hello every time. So yeah,
No, it's great. And as you said, someone like Jack Collison. I mean, Jack's now obviously Mark's now part of. The sporting director at West Ham now. He's our Gianluca Nani now. Or Mark Noble is. Yeah, Mark Noble. He's our sporting director now.
yeah, I know.
And then
I know.
Jack is head coach now at Huntsville City, MLS next, sort of division below. Yeah, he was at Atlanta United B for a while. So he's now going through his coaching and working through there. So
Because he stopped early the
very
career.
early, yeah, very early. Gianluca Alessandro. So I was talking about Gianluca Nani. I love Gianluca Nani. I sang karaoke with him one night.
Gianluca Nani number one.
Number one. I remember singing karaoke with him once at a West Ham Christmas party.
Number one.
Very funny.
Was the only one sport director when they say stand up if you hate me walking, I need to stand. I remember I have a picture with him. Show me the video the day before.
Oh, I love it. Alessandro, it's been an absolute pleasure, my friend. I said 45 minutes. It's been 47. I do apologise, but thank you so much, man. It's been
okay. It
incredible.
was a pleasure also for me. Remember the very good moment of my life, of my career. Yeah.
Thank you. And as I said, and as Anton said, and as I said, you're very much.
Now I will start coaching. We never know. We never know. The
Maybe
life is beautiful. So we never know.
Who knows? There's a lot of West Ham players, ex-players in the coaching staff. Colton's in the Zavon Hines you'd have played with.
Yeah.
He's in the
That
coaching
was
staff.
another young guys.
Yeah. So there's every year group in the kids has got a West Ham player.
Sorry, but I was the old one. I still playing. They was the young guys. Still all retired.
Yeah. They're all retired. They're all retired, man. You're the one still going. Fair play to you, son. Anyway, man, it's been a pleasure. And as Anton said, you're still heading held in real high prestige by a lot of West Ham fans, and so I appreciate your time as well.
Thank you.
Man.
I'm very proud about that. You give me honestly, I'm happy.
Good.
Honestly.
Excellent. Lovely stuff. Okay, man. Thank you so much. And take care, everybody, and enjoy the rest of the show, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.